Hi, thank you so much for choosing Instacart. You've reached Mohammed. How can I help?
Mohammed, send me an email so I could send you the pictures confirming that the shopper who did not have permission to come to my house came to my house after she was already removed from my shoppers list due to unsanitary behavior. And she came to my house and she left my groceries outside of my house on the floor, on the side of my door. And the groceries smell contagious, the same contagious smell that was in her vehicle several weeks ago when she delivered my groceries, and it caused me to feel sick. And she put these outside my door, on the side of my door, out of the view, and now it's collecting bugs on it. Send me an email so I can send you the pictures of what I'm talking about.
Okay, can you please provide me the phone number that is linked to your account?
850 800 0970.
Thank you so much, and I'm really sorry about this inconvenience, to be honest with you. I believe it's the Costco same day account.
Yes.
I believe we've spoken before, actually. The call between us got disconnected. I tried to call you back, by the way, but you didn't answer. I can see the order from Costco that was delivered, yes, or supposedly delivered 3 hours ago, and you reported the incident. You're supposed to be receiving an appeal form if you filled out. By the way, the appeal form has an option to send the pictures. It will be sent to the correct department who's going to be refunding you.
I am aware of that. But I need you to send me an
Okay.
email so I can send you the pictures of what I'm talking about because I need you to see what I'm talking about and confirm that you can see what I'm talking about.
I completely believe you, but I'm not the one who's going to be taking the action. It's going to be the appeal team, so you need to send them
I
these
need you to
pictures first.
confirm with me that you see what I'm talking about while I'm on the phone with you. This is a serious problem and I need you to verify it while I'm on the phone.
You don't you don't have to confirm it with me
What I'm
directly.
saying
I'm just
is,
an agent.
I'm asking you to verify it while I'm on the phone. It's a simple request.
Verify I don't have to look at the pictures. I don't have to.
What I'm asking you to do is to verify what I'm telling you on the picture. Send me an email that I could send you the picture to so you could instantly look at it.
Again, Omar, you don't have to do that. We will take care of it without you sending me directly a picture. I really don't have to look at anything. I
I
completely
want
believe
you
you
to
and I
verify
understand that
it while I'm on the phone with you, is what I'm saying.
I don't have the option to send you an email requesting a pictures because my part is not investigating. It's the part of the appeal team who's going to be receiving your form request.
Muhammad, let me speak to a supervisor.
Sure. Hello, Omar. Thanks so much for your patience. You still there?
Yeah.
I appreciate your patience. So I get you my supervisor on the line. Her name is Faith, and she'll be more than happy to help you out.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello, Omar. My name is Faith. The supervisor requested. How's your day today?
Oh, wow. I'm going to ask you a serious question.
Yes, please.
If I asked you to verify pictures confirming my complaint, how would you feel about that? Would you be inclined to fulfill my request? Or would you feel upset that I asked you to verify pictures confirming my complaint while we're on the phone?
I will be inclined to fulfill your request. Hello?
Yes.
Yes. I said I will be able to fulfill your request. I'll verify that.
Okay, great. What's your name?
Mhm. My name is Faith.
Could you spell that?
F as in Frank, A as in Alpha, I as in Ice, T as in Tom, H as in Help. Faith.
Could you send me an email
Hmm.
that I could reply to with the
Okay.
pictures that I need you to verify while we're on the phone? Please.
Yeah, sure. Just give me 1 minute. I draft that email. I'll be right back. Please hold, Omar. Hello, Omar.
Yes.
Thank you for holding. I just sent you a message. Did you see
Please
it?
send me the pictures you requested me to verify. Best regards, Faith. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yes, that's the one.
1, 2, 3, 4. I attached 4 pictures.
Hmm. Let me just check. Have you sent them yet?
Says it's sending.
Oh, okay. Just wait. Hmm. Have they successfully been sent?
Hold on. It's taking long to load all of a sudden.
Mm, it's okay. As maybe we wait for the pictures to load up and get to be sent successfully, could you please brief me about what exactly is going on today, Omar?
Yeah, the same thing that you're already aware of.
Okay. I was briefed by the previous agent that they're unable to issue you a resolution for an entire delivery listing. Did I get this correct? An order from Costco 4 hours ago?
It's beyond that.
Please explain to me. I'm here to listen.
I feel insulted. They made me sick. They maliciously harassed me. They conducted a spoofing scam on me. They conducted an online payment scam on me. They wasted my time. They made excuses. They made up lies. Had me on hold when I called to complain to Instacart. Then they hung up the phone on me. Now my blood pressure is raised. I feel hot. I have a headache. I feel sick all of a sudden. I'm in pain. I'm injured. I'm having to take medication because of it. And now, all of a sudden, as soon as I stated that, the email went through. Did you receive the pictures?
Not yet.
It says it went through at 5:35 p.m. Time now is 5:36 p.m. Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. I sent you 4 pictures.
Mm, There might be a bit of an internet lag, but I'll just wait for them to get in. Just let's give it 1 more minute, please. And I'm so sorry about being given poor service on Instacart. I will get to follow up with every call of an agent you had today and hear about the experience you've just been given. I'm sorry.
Today is
Anything
Christmas Eve, right?
correct?
The previous representative who transferred me to you, his name is Muhammad, right?
Correct.
And your name is Faith?
Correct.
And you said you're a supervisor, correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you see the correlation there?
Mm, I don't understand.
The
What do you mean by
correlation,
that?
Faith. Faith, Muhammad, today's Christmas Eve.
I think I get what you mean.
What do I mean?
The fact that all these names have meanings
And they're relatively
from
connected, correct?
mm, well, more or less. I can more or less, yeah.
From what perspective?
uh, well, to
A
be honest,
religious perspective
a
or a
religious
coincidental
perspective.
perspective?
From a religious perspective,
Or both?
that will be my opinion. Uh, well, if you put it that way now, seems like coincidental and also from a religious perspective. Can be both, truly.
So,
Hmm.
you really think that it's a coincidence that today is Christmas Eve
Hmm.
and the person who answered the phone when I called Instacart identified himself as Muhammad? And when I asked to speak to a supervisor, he transferred me to a supervisor who identified herself as Faith. You honestly think that's a coincidence?
Well, with how you got to ask me earlier how you put it, I can say it's coincidence, but it's just the flow of hierarchy on Instacart. Well, you asked for a supervisor. I was here to receive your call.
Mm. Sounds like a spoofing scam, Faith. You know what a spoofing scam is?
No, I don't.
Are you able to see the pictures that I sent to you?
Mm, yes, they just got to be received right now. Could you give me about 2 minutes to just view these pictures you sent? I'll be right back with
Just
you.
no, Faith. Just view them while I'm on the phone with you. What do you see in the pictures? It's just 4 pictures. Just describe them to me.
Okay. Allow me to just place you on a very silent hold as I view them, please. Let me open. Uh, okay. Hey, Omar.
Faith, are you able to see the four pictures that I sent to you?
Yes, though you've sent three, and I was able to see these pictures where, from my observation,
I sent you
this
four pictures
packaging.
altogether. Are you able to see the four pictures or not?
No, I just see three.
You just see three pictures. When did you receive the
Correct.
pictures?
I've just received them at, let me tell you the exact time, 1:35.
1:35. No, I'm referring to the pictures that I sent to you at 5:31 p.m. today.
Oh, sorry, it's just my time on my end. It's when you translate it to your time, it's actually 5:35.
Okay.
Mhm.
The email you sent to me that I
And
replied to,
mhm.
you sent me an email at 5:31 p.m. I replied to it, and it says the pictures went through at 5:35 p.m. There were four pictures.
Well, I understand though on my end, it shows only three pictures have been received here. It's a picture of a casing looking moist inside with some sort of croissants. Would that be correct? Yes.
So you noticed also the condensation that's building up on the inside of the plastic container of croissants, right?
Correct. I do.
And you see the croissants are on the floor outside on the side of my door out of the view,
Oh,
right?
yes, I do.
And you
Oh
see
my.
do you see a honeydew melon
On top of
approximately
it.
the size of someone's head on top of the thin plastic container of croissants, and it's indenting and penetrating the thin plastic container of croissants. You see that?
Correct. I do see it.
And you see how close the dirt and the plants are to the croissants and honeydew melon that's on the floor, correct?
That is correct.
Would it be easy for bugs to be able to infest the croissants and honeydew melon that's on the side of my door outside?
It is. Truly, it is.
It'll be very easy for bugs to infest those two food items, right?
That is correct.
Now, the pictures that you said you received, do you see a close up shot of a bug on top of the plastic container of croissants?
Yes, I do see a black bag on top of the casing. Correct.
Okay. Now, I had to reorder this same order. They told me the soonest time that they could reorder it and deliver it is December 26th, 2025 at 11 a.m. The previous representatives at Instacart told me that they could ask the next shopper to remove these items off the floor in front of my door, being that they were delivered by a shopper who has a contagious smell in her vehicle that lingered onto the groceries, similar to the previous time she delivered my groceries, and there was a contagious smell in her vehicle that lingered onto the groceries and caused me to feel sick when I brought those groceries that she delivered with the contagious smell from her vehicle. And when I brought those groceries in my house, it compromised the air quality in my house and it caused me to feel sick with similar symptoms of the coronavirus. And I explained to the Instacart representative that specific shopper was previously removed from my shoppers list due to unsanitary behavior. several weeks ago. And they sent that same shopper again to shop for me after they confirmed that that shopper is removed from my shoppers list and to not worry because that shopper will never shop for me again. Now they sent that same shopper again, and that same contagious, disgusting smell was on the groceries that she left outside of my house. I didn't even know she left the groceries outside my house. I just knew that she came to my house. And of course, I didn't open the door. And she left the groceries on the floor on the side of my door out of the view. I was under the impression that she just came to my house acting like she was going to deliver the groceries to try to get away with the fact that I already complained and told Instacart to remove her from my shoppers list because she's unsanitary. Now, after I called and complained to Instacart on the phone and on the Costco powered by Instacart app, I opened my front door because I started hearing something crackling outside my house in front of my door. So I opened my front door. I didn't see anybody. And then I looked down to the side of my door and I saw she left the groceries on the floor on the side of my door out of the view. And that same disgusting, contagious smell, once again, was entering my airways. And it immediately started making me feel sick and made my body heat up, similar to the coronavirus symptoms. The shopper still has a contagious smell in her vehicle, for one. Two, she didn't have permission to come to my house. Three, she left the contagious, unsanitary grocery items on the floor outside of my house. Four, it's collecting bugs. And Instacart told me that when they redeliver my order, they could have the new Instacart shopper remove the contagious groceries that she left in front of my door and dispose of them. By the time the new Instacart shopper arrives, 2 days from now, the croissants and the honeydew melon would have been infested with bugs. It would have then turned into an exterminator matter. An exterminator would have to be called and paid for to spray the bugs.
Okay. And this has been quite a very bad experience on Instacart. Getting the same shopper who you requested to get blocked for their poor hygiene has come yet again. This is so bad and inconveniencing and actually very unprofessional if you asked the previous agent who you had talked several weeks earlier never actually did it because from what I'm checking here, this shopper who did the order today has just been banned from your account about 4 hours ago. I'll have to address this matter for you. I really do apologize, Omar. And in that case,
Faith,
could you,
I
yeah,
have a headache right now. My body feels hot and I feel sick. Before the shopper left those contagious groceries in front of my door, I didn't feel sick. I was in pain. And I'm having to take medication because of the pain. Now, I feel sick. My body feels hot and I have a headache. and I feel like throwing up. I'm already injured. I'm already suffering from malicious obstruction of justice from 4 different police brutality cases and malicious harassment from those 4 different police brutality cases during, before, and after every attempt to fulfill my legal and medical obligations to be able to obtain monetary relief from the police officers who injured me and the entities and municipalities who are responsible for paying victims. When I'm trying to
Thank you for
accomplish
sharing.
my necessary living necessities, like purchasing healthy food, for example, like in this situation, and I'm getting maliciously harassed, and I'm getting spoofed, and I'm becoming a victim of a spoofing scam, and a victim of an online payment scam that's being conducted from a call center that's being outsourced overseas, and they're using shoppers in America to conduct the scam. That makes it more difficult for me to fully recover from the injuries that I'm already suffering from caused by the police brutality cases that are in litigation. I receive government benefits because I'm on Social Security disability income and I'm injured due to these police brutality cases. I receive food stamps. That's how I paid for my groceries today with my electronic benefits card that has my government benefits on it and food stamps for me to receive food and purchase food. Instacart is being funded by the federal government to provide a service to United States citizens who receive government benefits and food stamps. They have a specific license that they have to qualify for. These type of online payment scams, malicious harassment, and spoofing scams are putting Instacart's license at risk. And they're putting the CEO of Instacart, Chris Rogers' company, at risk. And they're making it difficult for me to accomplish my necessary living necessities. That's an attempt of murder.
Okay. Thank you
Necessary
for
living
sharing.
necessities have to be accomplished because they're necessary to live. If someone is making it difficult for someone to accomplish their necessary living necessities, that means that is an attempt on their life. This is a serious crime that I'm reporting to you. And it's not the first time I've reported it to Instacart. That is why Instacart has given me free deliveries from any store on Instacart, and there's no minimum order amount, and the promotion never expires. I agreed to accept that from Instacart because of the reoccurring complaints about Instacart shoppers not following the delivery instructions and them making my situation much more difficult and them making me sick due to their unsanitary behavior. Now that I've been complaining and documenting the complaints, they have began to retaliate against me for complaining. And they're doing that from a call center that's being outsourced overseas in the Philippines. And they're using Instacart shoppers in America to retaliate against the customers in the United States. And they have access to the customers' banking information. They have access to the customers' interest of purchases, interest in purchases, the days and the times that they purchase specific items, how frequently they purchase them. They're also unethically hacking my phone, all of which make it very easy to conduct an online payment scam on me and attempt to maliciously harass me to an extent that they think will scare me out of complaining. That is a violation of 1/8 United States Code, Statute 1513, the Retaliation against a Victim, Witness, and or Informant statute, and similar U.S. codes and statutes. That crime is punishable by life. Would you allow somebody to do that to your children, Faith?
No, I wouldn't allow that.
Would you allow somebody to do that to you, Faith?
I wouldn't allow that, Omar.
Would you allow somebody to do that to your coworker, Faith?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you allow somebody to do that to your neighbor, Faith?
No.
Faith, the pictures that I
Yes.
sent to you, are they clear and convincing?
Well, they are, with the nature of where they were put and even the bags being on top of it. This is very poor hygiene in regards to this drop off. And the fact that you feel sick from the same shopper who delivered your order the other time, with the same issue with the pungent smell from their car. I will have to address this matter on your behalf. I'm sorry you're not feeling well right now. but I hope you feel better soon enough by the end of this day. Please allow me to follow up with this case and see how best to help you, Omar. Okay?
Faith,
Yes, please.
may I have a credit due to this inconvenience?
Let me see how best to assist you with the credits back to your account. Just a moment, Omar. I'll be right
Faith,
back with
I'm not
you.
referring to a credit specifically for the amount of money that I paid for the groceries with my government food stamp card. That money needs to be returned back to my government food stamp card because I purchased the groceries with my government food stamp card. I'm referring to a credit because of this inconvenience, specifically an inconvenience credit because of the inconvenience this has caused in its entirety, similar to compensation. Like, for example,
Understood.
if you're driving your vehicle and someone damages your vehicle, you're entitled to compensation, correct?
Correct.
In this case, they're damaging my health. And I'm asking if I may have a credit because of this inconvenience.
Understood, Omar. Let me get to see your account and see how best to add you the credits for compensation, as well as give you the monies back to your respective cards. Allow me to place you on a very brief hold, Omar. I'll be right back with you.
Faith,
Yes.
please don't put me on hold and just hang up the phone. I've been on the phone now on this call for 52 minutes, and the previous call was 1 hour at 4:08 p.m. and then at 3:44 p.m. was 23 minutes. I even take a screenshot for proof. And then at 3:05 p.m., I was on the phone for 18 minutes. And then at 12:27 p.m., I was on the phone for 46 minutes. And then at 12:18 p.m., I was on the phone for 9 minutes. And this is all because of this same order. Literally. I placed this order at approximately 2:21 this morning and agreed to have it delivered at 11 a.m. today. I didn't receive my order at all. And I did not order my groceries, nor was my groceries advertised as honeydew melon and croissants with a contagious smell. If it would have been advertised as honeydew melon and croissants with a contagious smell, I would have never ordered it. It was advertised as honeydew melon and croissants and had a clean picture of a honeydew melon and a clean picture of croissants. It did not say honeydew melon with a contagious smell and bugs on it. It did not say honeydew melon and croissants with a contagious smell with bugs on it. It did not say honeydew melon and croissants with a contagious smell and bugs on it and dirt from the floor and delivered by an unsanitary shopper who was already previously removed from your shoppers list due to unsanitary behavior.
Understood, Omar.
Faith, if I
We'll go
walk
ahead and
into
help you.
if I walk into a grocery store like Costco and I just start taking the groceries and putting them on the floor and then putting dirt on them and putting bugs on them and then coughing on them and creating contagious smells on them. It's only a matter of time before either a customer or a Costco employee complains, right?
Correct.
And that would be considered
Hmm.
unsanitary, right?
Right.
Let alone the fact that that's dangerous, right?
Right.
And also a matter for the health and safety department to investigate, right?
Correct.
And Costco, powered by Instacart, has a health and safety department, right?
Right. It has.
And would you say that this is a matter that should be brought to their attention to investigate?
It is, Omar. It is.
And today is Christmas Eve, right? Today's Wednesday, December 24th, 2025.
Hmm.
And the time now is 6:08 p.m.
Hmm.
The time now is 6:08 p.m., right?
Correct. Um, Allow me to please go ahead and report this matter on your behalf. I won't hang up on you. I'll make sure to resolve this till the end. Please hold on the line as I work on this, Omar. I'll be right back.
Thank you, ma'am.
Please hold. You're welcome. And this, Omar? Hello, Omar?
Yes.
Hey, I do first of all apologize about the lengthy wait and thank you for your patience. So I've taken actions about this particular food safety concern and I've escalated this matter due to the sensitive nature of how you explained it. I've escalated it to our food safety department so that they can be able to provide a resolution and also a better appraisement for this inconvenience caused to you today. And on that note, you shall be able to receive an email follow-up within 24 to 48 hours, okay?
And what did they specify when you spoke to them?
Mm-hmm. Um, what? Sorry, please, please
What
rephrase
did they
that again. I'm sorry.
specify when you spoke to them? Because I'm looking at an email that I just received from Cash App
Mhm.
telling me that
Mhm.
Instacart tried to charge my debit card a dollar and
Mhm.
54 cents at 6:11 p.m. The time now is 6:21 p.m. So while you had me on hold, somebody tried to charge my
Mhm.
debit card a dollar and 54 cents for no reason.
I'd like to check on that anonymous charge. Could you verify for me the last four digits of the card that has that particular charge, please?
That's irrelevant, ma'am. I didn't purchase anything with my debit card. I only purchased something with my food stamp card. This is the same problem. That same shopper also tried to charge my card $2. And she tried to charge my card $2 twice. And now while you had me on hold, somebody tried to charge my card a dollar and 54 cents from Instacart.
Okay, I'd like to check on that charge, particularly on your account, if it came from Instacart. That's why I will need the last four digits of the credit card that
You
was
don't
charged
need
to be
any
able to
more
look at the
information
charge.
of mine. I'm bringing this to your attention because I asked you, what did they say when you told them that I'm complaining? Did they act like they didn't care? Did they act like they were concerned? What exactly did they say to you? Because I need to know now if I need to file a police report. Again,
They haven't responded back yet, and they will start responding to you via email, as well as now leave notes also on your account for us to be able to give more steps further or what actions they've taken to remedy this situation.
and you're a supervisor at Instacart, right?
Correct.
And did you speak to another supervisor at another department at Instacart, or who exactly did you speak to?
I escalated the case internally about this food safety concern to our food safety department,
Was it verbally or was it through messaging?
just through messaging, like an internal escalation from my system.
Hmm. Could you send me an email confirming that?
Yes, sure, I will. Give me a minute, please. Patients, I've sent. Hello, Omar.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your patience. I've sent you the confirmation message about also escalating this matter to our team.
Yeah, I just received it. 6:27 p.m. Time now is 6:28 p.m. Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. It says, "Hi Omar. I'm sorry to hear about your recent experience. We recommend shoppers follow safety and hygiene tips as per the CDC's guidance. So this is especially disappointing. We banned the shopper who worked with this order from shopping and or delivering to you in the future. Thanks for letting us know what happened. We take these reports seriously. Best, the Instacart team. It would have been better if you specifically specified the shopper's name
Hmm.
and the day and time of the order, and then specified your name, Faith, being that you're a supervisor and we spoke about this specific situation. And being that
Okay,
this
I
report is
understand.
serious, it's important to know exactly what happened, especially in writing. Could you send me an email with that specific detailed information? You could use this same template, but just specify the day and time of the order, the shopper's name, and your name, Faith, and specify that you're a supervisor.
I understand. I will rephrase that sentence or that statement as well as just a bit of information. We're not allowed to give out shoppers' names to third parties or even our customers. So
That's
unfortunately, I
incorrect.
won't provide
Faith,
that.
Faith, that's incorrect. You being a supervisor out of all people should know that that's incorrect. There's been numerous times when I've had to call Instacart to complain about a shopper not following the delivery instructions and asking Instacart to reassign my order to a different shopper and send me an email confirming that they've removed that specific shopper from my shoppers list and to specify their name and specify that they've been removed from my shoppers list in writing on an email. And they've sent me an email specifying the shopper's name and specifying that they've been removed from my shoppers list. That's the
Well,
only
with
way it's going to
Instacart's
guarantee
policy,
that this is not going to happen again. Not specifying that specific information makes it that much easier for them to get away with an online payment scam. And excuses like, for example, what was said earlier when you told me, Omar, it looks like the representative never really removed the shopper from your shoppers list. That's why it's important for you to specify in writing the shopper who you're referring to has been removed from my shoppers list. Because looking at this and it's saying we recommend shoppers follow safety and hygiene tips as per the CDC's guidance. So this is especially disappointing. We banned the shopper who worked with this order from shopping and or delivering to you in the future. We banned what shopper? Who worked for what order? You're saying from shopping and or delivering to you. I know who I am. My name is registered to my email account. It clearly says Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fued, due diligence corporate at gmail.com. That's without a doubt my email address. But when you're saying we banned the shopper, who is the shopper? Then you said who worked with this order. What order? It doesn't say a day and a time. It doesn't say an order number. It doesn't say what the items were. It doesn't even say Costco powered by Instacart. It just says Instacart. And then it just says best, the Instacart team. This is supposed to be an email from you, a person who I've been on the phone with for almost an hour now. So you see the loopholes that are wide open and easily accessible to use to conduct an online payment scam that's reoccurring and a spoofing scam that's reoccurring. So when I ask you for specific requests, I'm asking you for specific requests for a reason. And I know that I have to ask you for these requests from experience. You understand?
I understand, Omar.
Now, you
However,
became a
I cannot
supervisor.
disclose the shopper's name.
That's incorrect. Now, you became a supervisor in due time with Instacart, correct?
Correct.
In other words, you've gained experience on how to become a supervisor, right?
Correct.
Okay. I've became experienced on how to identify people scamming me. I shouldn't have to tell you. You understand? Now, send me an
I
email.
understand, Omar.
You could use the same template. Just make sure you specify your name on here, Faith, a supervisor, and specify who the shopper is that we banned from shopping for me, what the day and the time of the order is, and that will be able to make sure that this problem doesn't happen again. Right?
Understood. I will put all information you requested except for the shopper's name, as this is a personal identifiable information which is closely monitored by Instacart, and it's against Instacart's policy to give out any shopper's information or customer's information to third parties.
What
I'm not
third part?
authorized to do so.
Faith, you're emailing me, the same person you're talking to on the phone. What are you
I
talking
understand,
about?
sir.
Third party. You're talking to me. I'm telling you to put this in writing and email it to me so I can make sure that this doesn't happen again. Because they've sent me vague emails before. And then when I called again to complain to tell them, they tell me things like, oh, well, that shopper wasn't banned. The email just says that the shopper's banned. And it doesn't even say what order. And they literally start throwing that in my face. And I know they're trying to scam me. And I know they know exactly what I'm already referring to. And I end up having to hang up the phone and call Instacart again and repeat the same exact complaint that I literally just got done explaining to a different Instacart representative before they sat there and started patronizing me and spoofing me and lying and making excuses. And not just that, the person who answered the phone when I called Instacart again had I had the identical voice of the person who I literally just got done talking to. But they told me their name was something else. They gave me a fictitious name and they had the same exact voice.
I understand your request, Omar. However, I will not send this shopper's name as it is not allowed on Instacart to share
Faith,
customers' information or
you're
shopper's
going to send me
information
an
to any
email
other person.
specifying the shopper, Samaria, is removed from my shoppers list due to unsanitary behavior. And you have reported this to the Health and Safety Department. And I need you to specify your name on there so it clearly identifies that the supervisor named Faith has clearly acknowledged my complaint and she verified that in writing and she sent me an email to my email address, nobody else's, to my email address, duediligencecorporate@gmail.com, confirming that she acknowledged my complaint. The same supervisor, Faith, that I've been on the phone with for an hour.
Omar, I understand your request, but again, I'll repeat, I will not send you the shopper's name as it's not allowed on Instacart. This will be risking my job, and I cannot do that.
Faith, you are not
Exposing of
risking your
PII
job
is
for being
closing
honest.
monitored.
Your
No, no, no. I
concern,
will not
if
send it to
any,
you.
is that you're sending an email with my information, the customer's information, and the shopper's information to a third party. You're not talking to a third party, Faith. You're talking to Omar Mohsen Ibrahim Fuad, the owner of Due Diligence Corporate at gmail.com. The same email address that's registered to my account with phone number 850-800-0970. That's not a third party. That is my personal phone number and my personal email address. Nobody else's. Do you understand?
I understand, Omar, but I will not send you the shopper's information. I apologize. I will not do that.
Because you said what? You're concerned that it's a third party?
Instacart's policies are so strict when it comes to privacy and security. It's strictly monitored, and that is why I cannot send you that information. I can include any other thing you requested apart from that. Otherwise, I will be forced to disconnect this call.
Faith, you're telling me multiple excuses. What does the policy specifically state? You said a third party. Now you're saying it's strictly monitored. What are you trying to say, Faith? I'm telling you to just send me an email stating the truth about what happened so I can make sure I have a
And I
record of
will.
it and I can make sure that this doesn't happen again. I literally have 2 other emails from other Instacart representatives specifically specifying that the shopper Samaria is banned. I received an email at 1:39 p.m. from customer_experience at instacart.com. It says, "Dear Omar Mohsen, thank you for reaching out to us and sharing your feedback regarding your recent delivery experience with Samaria. We take the safety and quality of our service very seriously. After reviewing the details of the incident you reported, we have taken immediate action. Please be advised that this individual has been permanently banned from shopping for or delivering any future orders through our platform. Your comfort and security are our top priorities, and we want to ensure that every interaction you have with Instacart meets the high standards you expect from us. If you have any further questions, or if there is anything else we can do to assist you, please reply directly to this email. Best regards, Instacart Customer Experience." Then it has a thread. It says thread semicolon IKMRCONFPCQZDAYK86CBBIK semicolon. I'm assuming that's the identifying numbers and letters to the thread that you guys have and keep a record of by way of using those letters and numbers and writing thread semicolon next to it. So, anyways, I already have an email from Instacart specifically stating that Samaria is removed from my shoppers list. Now, I've brought this to the attention of a superior, from my understanding, at Instacart, named Faith, who is you, right?
Correct.
I've been on the phone with you for more than an hour. You should not have any problem sending me an email specifying the specific order, day, and time, and the shopper's name and specifying that in regards to the order from today, December 24th, 2025 from Costco, delivered by Samaria, and due to her unsanitary behavior, she's removed from my shoppers list. And you have escalated this to the health and safety department.
Well, Omar, I will send you the information requested apart from the shopper's name. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I'm just following Instacart's guidelines. Please hold as I do that. I'll be right back.
Samaria, do not waste my time.
And Omar, just sent you the information you needed apart from the shopper's name. And if there's nothing else, thank you for reaching out to Instacart. Have a good day. Goodbye.
No, thank you.
May I please kindly hold so I can get us a supervisor on the line? Hello, Omar?
Yes, I'm on the phone.
Yes, may I kindly hold so I can try and get us a supervisor on the line?
That's what I asked you to do, sir. Or I'm going to call the
Yes,
police because they need to remove those contagious groceries that the unsanitary shopper left outside of my house. I am not going to touch contagious groceries. That shopper was
yes, no,
already reported, and Instacart confirmed that that shopper is no longer going to shop for me, and they still sent that same unsanitary shopper to shop for me. And she was removed from my shoppers list several weeks ago, and they still sent her to shop for me again. And she showed up to my house without my permission, and she left the contagious groceries that were contaminated from her contagious vehicle, and she left them outside in front of my door. I literally started feeling sick just when I opened my door just now. The smell of the disgusting groceries outside of my door made me feel sick. If I would have brought those groceries in my house, I would have had to go to the emergency room.
yes, no, I do understand the huge inconvenience, especially when it comes to the odor, the smell also. That it's unfortunate we cannot send anyone out to your home to collect and dispose those
Sir,
items. But I will
with
try and
all
get
due
us connected
respect,
with
if you're
a
able to send a shopper who was removed from my shoppers list due to unsanitary behavior to my house without my permission, you are able to send somebody to my house to remove those groceries that are in front of my door without my permission. Or I'm going to call the police and file a police report because of malicious harassment.
Yes, I did try to communicate here on my end with flow support. It's something that is not possible to send out someone to collect orders from your home.
Let me speak to a
It only
supervisor.
gets delivered. Or may kindly hold on the line so I can get us connected with one, please? Would it be okay if I place you on another hold,
Sir,
almost
I
so I can
just
get us
asked you to
connected?
let me speak to a supervisor, sir. With
Yes,
all
no,
due
I
respect, please do not waste any more of my time and do not insult my intelligence. I'm feeling sick all of a sudden because of the smell of the contagious groceries that an unsanitary shopper who was banned from my shoppers list brought to my house without my permission.
Yes, I will be with you in a minute or two so I can get us connected with the supervisor. Thank you. Able to take that. Yes, hello. Yes, hello, Omar. Thank you for holding on the line. Sorry for taking so long. I will be able to get us connected now with the supervisor. I was just not able to get through previously, but I am going to get through now because I did confirm they are available to take the call. May kindly hold, and I will be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. So he will be at. Yes, hello, Omar. Thank you so much for holding on the line. So I do have Chris, one of our superiors, so he will be taking over the call and further assisting with everything else. All right. Thank you so much for your patience. Chris, you may take over. We do have Omar on the line now.
Hi, Elmer. You're speaking with Chris, one of the supervisors for Instacart. How are you doing today?
Who am I speaking to?
Chris.
Say that again.
My name's Chris.
Your name is Chris?
Yes.
Is this Chris Rogers, the CEO of Instacart?
No. It's not.
So what is your name?
My name is Chris, one of the supervisors for Instacart.
One of the supervisors for Instacart. Okay. Well, just to let you know, Chris, I'm going to be notifying Chris Rogers also, the CEO of Instacart. Is that okay with you?
That is fine.
And I'm also going to be filing a police report because of malicious harassment.
Okay.
The
So
particular
just to
shopper,
confirm here,
Samaria, she was removed from my shoppers list several weeks ago due to unsanitary behavior. Her vehicle is contagious, and the smell of her vehicle that's contagious lingers onto the groceries when she delivers them. And I'm telling you that from experience because the last time she's brought me my groceries, that's what happened. And it compromised the air quality in my house, and it caused me to feel sick with similar symptoms of the coronavirus. She did not have permission to come to my house today, especially after that incident. And I reported that to Instacart several weeks ago, and they confirmed with me that she will never shop for me again. And they told me not to worry. And I told them to send me an email confirming that. They also sent me an email confirming that. And now today, on Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2025, they sent her to shop for me again without my permission. And once again, her vehicle is still contagious. And she left the groceries outside of my house, but she hid them on the side of the door, out of view. She literally put a honeydew melon, the fruit, a big honeydew melon, on top of a plastic container of croissants. And she put that on the floor.
No,
By her putting the honeydew melon on top of the plastic container of croissants, it opened the container of the croissants. And now ants and bugs are crawling inside of the container of the croissants, all in front of the side of my door. And not just that, the smell of her contagious vehicle is lingering in front of my door. I opened my front door and I saw the groceries on the floor on the side of my door. And I could smell the contagious smell from her vehicle lingering on the groceries in front of my house. And it made me feel sick. The same
no, no,
exact feeling of sickness that I felt when she delivered my groceries several weeks ago. You need to tell
no, no.
somebody from Instacart to remove those groceries from in front of my door before I call the police and file a police report for malicious harassment.
No, and I really do apologize for that inconvenience first things first on my side. And I do want to confirm that I do see the shopper here who was assigned onto your order. And I just want to confirm that we wouldn't be able to get someone out here to basically remove the items for us because we don't have a service of that sort. But I do also see that you have another order that is currently underway. Maybe once the shop is on the way, we can request for them to assist us on having the items moved once they're there.
Sir, I
But
had to reorder the honeydew melon and the croissants. They said the
mm,
next available day and time that they'll be able to redeliver my croissants and my honeydew melon is after Christmas on December 26th, 2025, at the earliest time of 11 a.m. That's 2 days from now.
and I really do see that as well
By
on
the
my side.
time my reorder is delivered, the box of croissants and the honeydew melon is going to be overly saturated with bugs. I will then have to be calling a exterminator. Is Instacart
And I will,
planning on paying the exterminator bill?
on my side, if we do get confirmation in regards to that, we can be able to have that sorted out as a compensation. But in this matter, as I did state, Omar, we don't have a direct service that could be able to assist on having the items removed because Instacart doesn't offer that kind of a service. As much as I'd like to have an assistance on
In
that,
a
remember
situation
this
like
is
this,
customer experience.
would a customer have to file a police report?
Mm. Mm.
I'm
You
telling
having
you
a problem
exactly
there,
what
yeah?
happened. I'm being 100% honest with you. I also
Yeah.
took a picture of exactly what I'm talking about. I also put it in writing. Now, as I stated, the groceries are contagious. I am not going to put myself at risk and touch those groceries. And they are accumulating bugs. Do you need me to file a police report to have a police officer confirm what I am talking about? And that police report
Will you
being
be able to send me
presented to
those?
Instacart so they could compensate me and pay for the exterminator bill.
Okay, on my side, would you please send me the photos, yeah, on regards to the items the shopper left out? I did send you an email saying hi. It's Chris from Instacart.
What email address did you send it to? Because I didn't receive it.
The one that is linked on file
What
on
is
your Instacart account.
what is my
It should
email
be
address,
coming through.
sir?
I wouldn't be able to confirm any personal information through on the line, but it's the one that is linked
I
with your
received an
account.
email from you on my email address, duediligencecorporate@gmail.com at 4:47 p.m. today, December 24th, 2025. It says HI in capital
That is,
letters, and it says it's from Instacart, period. That's all the
yeah,
email
that's me.
says.
That's me.
That's you what?
Does it say hi? It's Chris.
It says HI in capital letters, and then it says it's from Instacart, period. And then it says thread semicolon semicolon M70T KKM801YB MKNQ0U2WECK semicolon semicolon.
That's the one. Can you be able to respond to that?
You want me to respond to what? You need to
To the email that
specify
you
what
just
you're trying to
received.
accomplish in the email, Chris.
I want to have the email and the photo
You need to specify
as confirmed.
what you are asking for me to do in the email.
All right. I, I was asking for you to just respond with the photo on regards to the
Put that in
items.
writing, Chris.
Okay.
What are you writing?
Was stated on the email that please can I have a response back on items left out by shopper?
Chris. Chris,
Yes.
are you a
Yes.
supervisor?
100%.
Okay. Why are you asking me for photos of the groceries that were left outside of my door?
I want to have a confirmation so I can escalate the matter out to our team on regards to this.
Okay. You need to specify that in the email. Specify for me to send you a picture of the groceries that the shopper, Samaria, left outside of my door so you could escalate this to your superiors. You need to specifically write that. And you need
All
to
right, Omar.
specifically write the specific day and time of the order.
The email will have the confirmation as well.
It didn't have it. The last two emails you just sent me, it didn't have any confirmation. It just said a very vague uh, question. You need to be specific. Because if you write it vague like that, that opens up the door for another spoofing, online, malicious harassment payment scam. I'm familiar with these tactics from experience. That's why I'm telling you to specifically specify it in writing. Ask for me to send you a picture of the groceries that the shopper Samaria left on the floor outside my house
I wouldn't be
today.
able to confirm that they were left on the floor because I have to have a confirmation of the photo that was delivered by a
I'm
shopper.
telling you to send me an email asking me specifically to send you the picture confirming that. And on that same email, I need you to specifically specify what order that was, what day and what time that order was placed, so it can be easily identified.
Remember, the matter is still going to be escalated out to our team. The photo is just to
Chris,
back
Chris,
the situation.
I've
But
said it
I have
more than
sent you an
once.
email.
I'm a reoccurring victim of this malicious harassment online payment scam that is also a spoofing scam. This has happened so many times before that I know exactly what you need to do to make sure that I don't get scammed anymore.
But you are aware that you are speaking to Instacart, right?
Chris, are you aware of what I just told you? Yes, you are.
I'm aware of
Chris,
what you
it's,
saying
it's,
on your
it's a
side,
very
and I did
simple
send an email.
task. If
I
you
did
want me
send
to
the
send
email
you
on
a
my side.
specific picture, you need to specifically write in the email what order are we referring to, the name of the shopper that we're referring to.
I did have it sent out to you.
I haven't received it. I'm looking at an email that says, "Hi Omar, please can I have a response back on items left out by shopper?" So you're writing this in a vague way to try to make it seem like I'm not answering your question and we're not on the phone talking about this in detail. That's the scam I'm talking about. I've went through this before with other Instacart representatives and they've tried to scam me the same way with vague emails. All you need to do is specifically say, in regards to the order from December 24th, 2025, delivered by Samaria,
I did have it sent it to you
I
right now.
need you to send me a picture showing that she left the groceries on the floor outside.
All right. Do I have to state that we actually need a picture as well, or what I'm gonna have to do
Absolutely,
here, Omar?
100%. I just received
Okay.
another email from you at 4:54 p.m. today,
Okay. Omar, you
December
know what I'm gonna
24th,
do?
2025. Today is December
One
24th,
second.
2025. The time now is 4:55 p.m. I just received it a minute ago. It says, "Hi Omar.
One second.
Please
One
can I
second,
have a
Omar.
response back on items left out by shopper in order to have the issue escalated? Order delivered at 13:52. You didn't specify AM or PM. You need to specify AM or PM and don't put military time. You put
What I'm
order.
gonna do, one second. I'm gonna send you a form here from Instacart directly. It's an online form that you can be able to respond to and have the photo linked as well
Chris,
on regards
Chris,
to the item.
Chris, Chris. It's beyond that. I'm speaking to you. If you're a supervisor, it's beyond the appeals form. Okay? You just sent me an email
Remember,
saying, please can I have a response back on items left out by shopper in order to have the issue escalated. Order delivered at 13:52 from Costco, 24th December by Samaria. Customer confirms they were left outside. You're talking in circles, man. Just specifically
okay.
say, please send me the
So,
picture confirming that
all
the
right.
shopper Samaria left your groceries on the floor outside.
Okay,
The
one
delivery
second.
that I'm referring to is the delivery that was delivered on December 24th, 2025 from Costco.
Omar,
I
the
placed
correct
it I
steps that
placed
were
this order
supposed
at
to be
approximately
taken.
2 a.m.
All right. So on my side, the steps that I'm gonna have to take, which will originally have to be taken, is send you out a form, which is known as an appeal form, where you can be able to link the information that you have on your side, since the specialists did try and have a refund process back on regards to the order, and it did unfortunately send a block through. So I'll just make it a bit easier and have it sent out to you so you can be able to have it filled out and submitted back for our team to review your account on regards to the matter. All right?
Chris, I've already reported this through the Costco app. I specifically specified it in writing. I wrote, the shopper Samaria was removed from my shoppers list previously due to unsanitary behavior, and Instacart confirmed that she won't shop for me again. And they sent her again to shop for me. She came to my house today on Wednesday, December 24th, 2025, and left and then marked my order as delivered. But she didn't
All right,
deliver
Omar.
my honeydew melon and or croissants, nor was she allowed to come to my house.
So the
She is
croissants and the lemons
unsanitary.
weren't delivered?
Listen, I wrote, she is unsanitary and has a contagious smell in her vehicle that lingers onto the groceries and purchases, and it compromises the air quality in my house, and it has caused me to feel sick with similar symptoms of the coronavirus. And then she tried to charge my debit card $2 without my permission. I sent them this complaint on the Costco app before I opened my door. You understand?
I understand.
I opened my door after I sent this complaint, after I called Instacart to complain also, because I heard something crackling outside my house.
All right, Omar.
I opened
One
my
second
door,
here.
and on the side of my
One.
door, out of the view of my window, the honeydew melon was on top of the croissants, and the croissants package was open. Because when you push on top of the plastic container of croissants from Costco, it opens because it's a very thin plastic and it's not sealed with any kind of tape or anything. It just has like a two pieces of plastic that pop into each other and hold each other closed. the top from the container. You understand?
All right, Omar. I do highly understand you in regards to that, and you were able to have that explained out to me in regards to the situation, and I did highly apologize once more for the inconvenience. But
And
the
this is
steps that we
raising
are
my
going to
blood
have to have
pressure.
followed now.
This is raising my blood pressure. I'm starting to feel
Okay,
hot. I'm starting to feel hot. I'm
I
starting to
understand you,
sweat.
Omar. So, in this matter, what we're going to have to do, though, in having this sorted out, is have
It's
you
making
fill
me
out the
sick,
form and
man.
also link the pictures for us in order to have a full confirmation in our team to review your account.
So do you see the
And
picture that
for
I
any
just sent to
situ,
you at 4:59
re-
p.m.? I replied to your email.
what I suggest you do
Do
is
you
have it
see the
sent
picture,
through to the
Chris? Yes
team.
or no?
On my side, I am able to see the picture. Thank you
What do
very
you
much
see
for
on
this.
the picture, Chris?
I see the items as stated, but as
What
I
do you
also did
see on the
mention,
picture, Chris?
Omar, on my side, I do see the items that you stated
Do you see the
that
honeydew
were
melon
delivered
on
over to
top
you.
of the thin plastic container of croissants?
100% yes.
Do you see
And as I said,
do you see the honeydew melon penetrating with weight of the honeydew melon into the thin plastic container of croissants?
I do see that as well on my side, but as I did state
Do you
that the
see
correct
do you see that it's on the floor outside on the side of the door out of the view?
Omar, remember a situation like this is not for me to have investigated because we do have a direct team
Chris,
that deals with matters like this,
Chris,
and that is why I did ask, yeah,
Chris,
for you to have the form filled out so
Chris,
our team can assist.
Chris.
Yep,
Do you see that the groceries are on the side of the door outside out of the view?
Omar, I see everything in the photo, and as I did state that you can link it with the form that is provided out to you via me on email after you stated that the email that I sent you is not in a good manner. And I did suggest to take the correct steps on having this sorted out by sending you the appeal form. And that's the only
Chris,
procedure that you can follow
Chris,
on getting this sorted out.
do you see in the picture that there is dirt and plants approximately 1 inch away from where the groceries are on the floor?
And you were able to have this explained out to me, and I see it everything on the picture,
Do you see
100%.
that there is dirt
But as I did
and
state,
Chris, answer this simple
that the
question.
correct steps,
Chris,
remember,
Chris,
by me answering the
Chris,
questions,
Chris,
I've already
Chris,
sent out the form to
Chris.
you so you can
We've
have it filled
established
out.
that, Chris. I'm asking you a simple question. Do you see dirt and plants approximately 1 inch away from where the croissants and honeydew melon is on the floor outside in that picture?
On my side, I was able to see it.
Are you able to see the dirts and the plants approximately 1 inch away from the croissants and the honeydew melon on the picture?
Okay. So on my side, in terms of the item, I do see that it is on the porch, yeah? And the dirt is on the other side of the porch.
What do you mean on the other side of the porch, Chris?
Remember, this is a porch with the staircase, and the dirt is on the floor. This was left on the porch next to your mat
I said on the
on the side of
picture,
your door.
Chris. On the picture. On the
Yes,
picture,
and the
you're looking
picture,
at a view from the top down, right?
but this is a porch,
Chris,
just to let you
the
know.
picture is looking down, correct?
But I do see a staircase, going up
That's not what I
and
asked you,
to
Chris.
a porch.
I said on the picture. Does on the
But
picture is the dirt
it's
in the
just that
plants on the picture approximately 1 inch from the honeydew melon and the plastic container of croissants? Yes or no?
I wouldn't be able to confirm that, as I did state, it's on the porch.
Okay. Here's another one for you, Chris. Do you see dirt and
All right,
plants on the picture?
Omar.
Yes or no?
On my side, Omar, as I did state, that I was able to go through the case with you, and you also did brief me in terms of the email that you sent out to Costco, and I also did mention the steps that have to be followed on getting the situation out to
Okay.
our team
Okay,
so
Chris,
it
we've
can be
established that,
resolved
Chris.
because it did
Chris,
send a block.
Chris, let
All
me
right.
ask you something. Chris, let me ask you something. A serious question, okay? Now, judging from that picture, Chris, right? The fact that you see dirt and plants in the same picture as the croissants and the honeydew melon on the floor, is it or isn't it possible for bugs to crawl from the dirt and the plants that are right next to the croissants and honeydew melon and crawl onto the food that's in front of my door? Is it or isn't it possible for the bugs to crawl from the dirt and the plants to the croissants and honeydew melon easily?
It is possible, but
Is it
as I did state,
Chris? Is it
I
difficult?
did,
Is it difficult, or will it take long for bugs
I,
to
w-
crawl from the
I
dirt
wouldn't be.
and plants that are on the side of the food that she left on the floor onto my porch? Yes or no?
All right, on my side, I wouldn't be able to confirm that because you did state
Okay.
that there's already bugs and ants on the items, and I wasn't able to identify that
Okay.
when I looked at the
I'll tell you
item,
what. I do one better
as you
for you, Chris.
stated.
I do one better
All
for you,
right,
Chris. I'm gonna open my door.
what I
I'm
suggest,
gonna open my door
Omar,
and feel sick
what
again.
I suggest is that please have the form filled out, then having your door